Howdy ho, Rangers. How's it going? Feels like forever, but it's really only a week. So, where'd July go? I don't know. Crazy. This summer has been going by so fast. It's been so hot and it's been going by so fast. It's crazy. So, this week, sorry if you can hear my fan, by the way, is top 4 books of July. So, let's get started. So, the first book is 4 by Veronica Roth. I like to describe this book as a prequel to the 3 Divergent books because it tells about it's about Thor, not Thor, 4. And it's a little bit before, I think it's like the day before his the choosing ceremony for him, and then the choosing ceremony, and like when he gets the Dauntless, and spoilers by the way, all that fun stuff. And then and then I think it goes to when Trish and the rest of them there, so it kind of intertwines with the first Divergent book called Divergent. So yeah, it's really good. It's short and sweet, and I really, really like it. I started this at the beginning of July and ended it at the beginning of July. It was that good. Next up is The Best of Me by Nicholas Sparks. I just love Nicholas Sparks, period. He knows how to write books that are tearjerkers and get to your heart and all that fun stuff, and then they translate into beautiful movies, and I love it. And I did see the movie before I read the book, but I would still highly recommend reading the book and watching the movie. I have both now, so it's a good one. It's a good one, guys. Next up is John Green, Paper Towns. John Green is by far, hands down, one of my favorite authors, if not possibly my favorite author. I've already read this book once. It's going to be the next book I reread. And I just love it. I have all of his books now, and I'm so excited. I don't remember when I read this. I read this in high school, I think. Or no, I didn't read this in high school. What am I talking about? I read this in college, I think. But anyway, I read it quite a while ago. It was, I think, the second book I ever read when I borrowed it from my sister, and I read it, and then I gave it back, and I bought one for myself. But it's just a really good book. I love the way John Green writes. I like how sometimes it's always not the ending you wanted, but it's the ending that should have happened, I guess you could say. I don't know. I love Paper Towns. It's such a good book. You should go out and read it. Read a book. And then last but not least is The Royals by Kitty Kelly. And of course, this is a book about the royal family. This is probably one of the biggest books that I have ever read. And what I like about it is, if I can get to it. There are pictures. There's a set right there, and I think, yep, there's a set right here. And I like it. I like when books have pictures in it, because it's kind of like, oh, if you read this much, you get to enjoy some pictures. And and then at the back there's the Royal House of Windsor. So it just tells you about everyone who's there. And it goes until like William and Harry and Zara, Zara and Peter, which is Anne's children, and Beatrice and Jeannie, which is Andrew's children. Edward doesn't have any children yet, so you can already tell this is pretty old. It's up there too. Why do I not notice these things? But let's see. What years? Because Andrew Cole, it's 1997. I was 1 year old. Younger than I was gonna say Andrew didn't have children yet because his children are younger than me. Alright, child. He has a relationship. Gotten married. Sorry, some revelation. But yeah, it was looking really good book because I was thick book. How many? The reason why I was in the back was distracted. Gotta tell you the pages of family that I got to just with the royal family. Much like this. So okay, so really. So like there's I'm just never in the back. Go through books and index. There's back photo and I'm millennial English critic and excuse my link. Then there and chapters. Gone. I know honestly just didn't really go much further on that. Read it. Cover them. Got time for that. Just think. Just kidding. So there's 22 not pages. Yep, 22 chapters. 582. Oh, there's 2. And there is. And I guess it's not that thick. The page kind of looks dark. So, only 500. Just on pages. There's some, but any 100. Those are my anyways. Are books of July 2019 that you should go pick up and read. I'm not sure how well you're gonna be able to find this because my mom got this for me at Goodwill. I was gonna say Walmart. Goodwill. But I'm sure if you do a quick Amazon or eBay research, you'll find them. But then the other 3 are stolen bookstores or Walmart or wherever they have books. So yeah, go read a book. Down below, let me know what your favorite books are, what your top 4 of July are. Or just your favorite books. Like this video if you enjoyed hearing me drone on about my favorite books of July. And I hope to see your beautiful faces next week. Subscribe, I post new videos every single Friday at 4.